you join me on a gloriously hot day. It's 5:30 in the evening and it's still 28 degrees out there. And that made me have a thought that I have been meaning to record a little video on the subject of sunshine, because if you're in the Northern Hemisphere at the moment, this is very pertinent. And it's just something that I see a lot of misunderstandings about, and I would like to quickly clear them up. And that is the idea that sunshine is bad for you. This idea, sun is bad, it causes skin cancer and it ages us. Now my particular specialism within nutrition is within skin nutrition. So this is very pertinent because very often, people think, sun ages your skin. Yes, that's why we get wrinkles, we go out in the sun. No. I would just like to clarify. Sunshine will help to prevent skin cancer and it will prevent the aging of your skin, right? And if anyone thinks, oh my god, this woman's gone mad, let me explain. So, we have a need for a very important vitamin. It is sometimes known as the sunshine vitamin, and that is our vitamin D, or vitamin D3 if you want to be technical. Don't ask what happened to 1 and 2. Now, here's the thing. The way that we get vitamin D, or that we are supposed to get our vitamin D, is from the sunshine. I'm sure you've heard this. When our bodies were sort of, evolving this system, we were outside all of the time, okay? So getting vitamin D from our lovely little method is one of those funny vitamins or hormones, depending on who you ask. We synthesize it ourselves. Now, traditionally, when we talk about a vitamin, what we mean is something that we can't synthesize. We have to eat it. Yeah. And vitamin D is not like that at all. We can synthesize it, but we do need the sunlight to do it. We need UV rays hitting our skin, okay? This is important. You put sun cream on, and that system does not work. The UV rays need to penetrate into your skin in order to synthesize that vitamin D. Now, vitamin D is a very, very important thing, okay? One of the things it does is it's a key component of our immune system. Now, if your immune system is not functioning properly, you get ill. And one of the things that happens is your body can miss cells becoming cancerous, which is why I say you are actually more likely to get skin cancer if you completely deprive your skin of sun. Another thing that vitamin D does is it's, this whole sunlight process, it's actually involved in the production of telomerase, which has been poetically called the fountain of youth enzyme. It's an enzyme that protects your telomeres, those protective caps on the DNA in your cells. When they break down, your cells break down, you age, you die. If we protect them, you live longer. Alright? So actually, yes, those UV rays, they are preventing you from aging. Now, this is really, really important, okay? The sunlight is good for us. Too much sun is bad for us. Now, that's really a meaningless statement because too much of anything in the world is bad for you. I always like to point out the poison is in the dose, not the substance. Okay? Too much water will kill you, and there's usually somebody at every major marathon that manages to do this every year just to prove it. It's not a thing that doesn't happen. It does. People die from too much water. So yes, of course too much sun is bad for you. Too much sun absolutely increases your chances of skin cancer. It ages your skin. It's bad for you. But that doesn't mean the sun is bad. Right? You have to get away from this idea. And if you have this idea now that, sunlight is bad, you need to change that idea because it's not true, okay? And you need sun. The reason being, as I say, our bodies evolved this system when we were outside all of the time. So we never had to worry about not getting enough sun, okay? Originally, we're in Africa, absolutely loads of sun, right? Now, as people moved further north, okay, a little bit of an issue. That's why we lost the melanin from, the pigment from our skin. Very pale skin. Easier to absorb all those UV rays. We get enough vitamin D. It's fine, okay? Now, that is why it can be a problem. Obviously, people with darker skin who are living in northern climates, you're going to need more sun, okay, than what you often see as the standard recommended amount to get that vitamin D, because, obviously, that melanin is designed to block the UV rays. Because it was designed for, like African type of sunshine, which we don't have in northern climates, okay? So, that's one point as well. But also, it's very, very important to remember, okay? If you're in a temperate type of climate, you know, even if you have got the most Swedish pale skin, over the winter, if you're living somewhere like in the UK, Canada, Scandinavia, wherever it might be, you are not going to get enough vitamin D. You can be outside all day, you will still not get enough sunshine to convert that, you know, that vitamin D. But that's okay, because we have a system to deal with that as well. We can store vitamin D, and in fact, if we get enough vitamin D stored up over the summer, it's probably going to last us 6 months. So, yeah, we absolutely can get enough vitamin D in northern climates from sunshine, but we do have to get the sunshine, right? Now, the thing is, some people say, oh, well, yeah, but you can get it in fruit or you can take a supplement. The thing is, yeah, but we're not designed to do that. Yes, some foods, like mushrooms and things, they do have some vitamin D. It's really not very much, and it's just not very bioavailable. We're not very good at absorbing it because we're just not meant to do that. And it's the same with a supplement. So if you have a supplement, you'll see that they'll contain way, way more than the recommended daily amount of vitamin D that you're supposed to have, because most of that's going to go straight through you. You're just not going to absorb it very well. And so if we can get it the way nature intended, it is so much better, okay? And it's actually really easy to do. And all you need is 10 minutes of sunshine a day, and you need unfiltered sunlight, so no sun cream on, and you need to have that full on your face and on your arms, okay? So go out in a t-shirt or something. Don't wear sunglasses. If the sun is bright, obviously don't look at the sun. Just close your eyes, because your eyelids are quite enough protection for your eyes, because obviously sunlight in your eyes can be a little bit bad, increases chance of macular degeneration. So just close your eyes, and you just stand there for 10 minutes. Now, if you live in a country where, if you go out at midday, you start burning within a minute, well, don't do it then. It's quite simple. What you need to do is you need to time it, and you need to think about where you are living, okay? So maybe you go out at sunrise or at sunset, whenever it is that you can get your 10 minutes of sun. If it's spring in the UK, you can go out at midday, that's okay. But obviously, when it's hot, when there's any risk of you burning, you don't go out in the middle of the day, okay? We do not want to burn your skin, okay? If you're seeing your skin turning pink, nope, wrong time of day, okay? And you've also got, I mean, there's all sorts of weather apps and things these days that will tell you how strong the UV rays are. If you can see, there's a little red thing, you'll see it on like the Met Office one, for example. Oh, UV rays are very high today. Okay, maybe go early in the morning or late in the evening. Don't go out in the middle of the day, okay? If you are outside then, absolutely, put sun cream on, cover yourself up, whatever you need to do, protect yourself from the sun. But don't do it all of the time. Make sure you want to do this, if you possibly can, every day from, you know, the time we sort of start getting into summer here in the UK, for example. So if you're going out from sort of April, May time, and you're going to go through until the sort of September, because if you can soak up all that vitamin D, you've got enough to last you through the winter. And you don't have to rely on a supplement. You might still want to take one anyway over the winter. There's no harm in doing that, but you have to remember, it's just not great. The body's just not great at absorbing it. So if you want to get that maximum vitamin D, you want to get it from the sun. That's what nature intended, and that is the best way of doing it. So, that is my top tip. Go and enjoy the sunshine responsibly.